we're going to be going over that personalized implementation roadmap where you can really track your own progress so that you won't feel lost or hopeless if maybe it's not clicking immediately, and you'll have some good metrics to see if you're on the right track. We're going to be building those daily and weekly routines, and we're going to be identifying and avoiding all the common pitfalls that can come with trying to jump into a whole new routine, a whole new strategy like this. The first one is that strategy and structure, and it's that written trading plan, which was super key, right? Because all of this stuff can be so abstract, and we can have so many things that we tell ourselves we'll do, like, oh, if it gets to this level, that's a buy. If it does this, I promise I'll sell. And then we get so caught up. So if we don't have it written out, we're very prone to psychologically moving those goalposts as a trade develops, either in our favor or against us. Having that written plan is super key. And obviously the major pillar here is always going to be technical analysis, just in a sense of, I think that is the foundational driving mechanism, which is, directly influencing price action. Fundamentals traders hate me, but that it is what it is. I think that their fundamentals don't matter until I see the actual buyers on the tape and that demand. So for me, technical analysis is king. And if you don't know the basics, what are you doing? We touched on that. If you want more in depth on that, I have a ton of other information out there, a lot of webinars, and a lot more coming up over the next month or so. I'm going to be doing some deep dives into my favorite indicators. We're going to be talking about Bollinger Bands. We're going to be talking about ATR and Camarilla pivots, how to trade those systems, how to trade my trigger system, and a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So that's on the horizon there. So back to pillar 3, trade execution. Trade execution is obviously very important. And if you can't do this, it doesn't matter how good your systems and your technical analysis are. So great stuff for that. What we worked on there, I think, getting that 3-step system in place where you don't have to be overly stressed out because you've already identified the setup with TA. And now you've already identified like exactly where you're entering, where your stop will be, and everything else. So that's a huge component here of building this all together. Risk management, like we talked about, very important, and that mental game.